So we're here with Appleton and just discussing some of his work and a little bit about his artist. Appleton, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Glad to be here, Mark. Glad to be here.
If you want to tell us a little bit, I see that I've seen your work all over the place, and it's a brilliant concept of work. Do you want to tell us a little bit about why it is you chose this and what it is you're trying to accomplish with it?
I chose this. I myself have been diabetic for 46 years. I went into a coma at 6 years old. I'm trying to make the world feel better. By the world, I mean type 1 diabetics who see my work out in the wild and feel that they're not alone. Part of my cause is to make sure that they don't feel alone and that people recognize that diabetes is more than just an easy disease that you end up seeing commercials for. By easy, people think that it's a matter of testing and eating. They do not know the complications that involve being a diabetic from being a child all the way to adult. Wherever the diabetes comes into your life, it is never easy. It is a big psychological game, a stressful game. It's a very private game that people keep to themselves, and it's a shame because it should be known. And people don't recognize that there is a cure and they need the money to make it happen. And Big Pharma is preventing that cure from happening because there's no money in a cure. There's only money in maintaining diseases. So I'm maintaining my diabetes at the expense of Big Pharma taking advantage of myself and many other people by not pursuing a cure at all and a front for a cure. And that is my opinion, but I share that with many other type 1 diabetics, that there is a cure, there's a possibility of a cure, but people who lobby against it make too much money for there to be one in the first place. So, good.
So what started you by doing this form of artwork then? It's specifically because of the diabetes, or you had other intentions?
For this particular, I've always been a photographer and been an artist since I was a kid. I've collected every bottle of insulin that has gone through my system and saved almost every blood strip, every bottle, every syringe. Lord knows why I have. But I've kept all those, and I incorporate those bottles right now in my work. And I get a big kick out of diabetics who are of my era recognizing the labels and the bottles and the insulin that they don't make anymore. They make much more advanced and better insulin. But it is still nice to see that other people remember way back when there were no pumps. It was just testing your blood sugar, just taking a shot, and trying to do the best you can with the environment you're in. So I love the bottles that I have. They've made me keep it all together my whole life. I've been very conscious of my diabetes and others and how other people see it. And just want the world to know that when you have a TV commercial, that makes people think it's an easy disease, and it's not easy at all. Type 1 I'm talking about.
If you're an artist that's maybe a little more challenging to your identity and so forth, you keep it private. So how would a person go about looking at getting a piece of your work and really being able to support you in your efforts?
Thank you. Mostly through Instagram. You can go to Appleton Pictures on Instagram. That's where all my work is. Please support me, follow me. As I grow with my diabetic fans and all my friends from Insta who follow and support my art. That makes me feel great every single day of my life to go out and continue to do more and be non-stop. You can also reach me at appletonstreetart.com. All my work is available. It's all commissionable. I can design something with you and glad to go speak, be any part of awareness that brings it to the forefront. And hopefully we'll have a cure someday with people whose hearts are in the right place, not in making money. I'll say that again, for people whose heart's in the right place, not from making money off people who are stuck with a disease that they wish they didn't have. From 8 to 88 years old. A nightmare.
Thank you.